Welcome to HajdukSplit's College Week 8 in the Rebel Rookie League. I'm Zinj, and this is another mentorship analysis of the last match. Actually, it's a reasonable time this time. So, we are Chaos against the Lizards this time, and this point in the league, towards the end, we're starting to get some development now. So both teams should actually have some skills. Let's see how this is looking. Okay, so the Chaos chose to kick. Fantastic. I mean, it's a weird one against Lizards. If you had Claw Mighty Blow, I think we discussed this, but if you've got Claw Mighty Blow, you probably want to set up on the on offense first, because Lizards just have nobody they want to put on the line against Claw Mighty Blow. Right now, of course, they're going to end up putting Saurus and the Kroxigor here. But if you've got one or more Claw Mighty Blow, then they're a bit too scared to do that. Maybe they put Skinks there. Then they've only got 4 Skinks. And if you can tie up and remove all those, yeah. So that's the future, you know. It can be quite a good matchup. It can be, it never actually is. I always seem to struggle against Lizards as Chaos, even though it should go really well. Never seem to get any removals at all, and then it's quite tough. So what we're looking at here, we've got 2 Saurus with block and 1 with block and guard. So that's the key one. And a bunch of skinks, a bunch of random skills, sidestep, diving, tackle. That's the one that's going to try and mark you. Sidestep. It's a good skill at sidestep. And sure feet. So that's the... Is that sure feet? I think it's sure feet. That's one to look out for. And we have a whole load of block. This is fantastic. Yeah, block first. And then you can develop a ball carrier if they get agility or movement like this guy has. We've got the leap beast, which I love to see. Interesting that they've chosen not to block this beastman here. Very interesting. So I think we should have set up with chevrons or a straight line. Probably chevrons, actually. Because they're just going to be able to run around here. They've got sidestep. He could just stand on the sideline, get the ball to him, and then score. If they wanted to, I mean, if they do a 2-turn score, you're pretty happy. If you think you can stop them. Oh, throw a rock straight onto a skink, which is KO'd. Wow. Yep, there's 8 on the injury. Oh, that's a nice start. Very deep kick, which is very nice. Okay, interested to see what they do here. That looks like a mistake, not using block. Well, you know, in my opinion, it's a mistake not to use block there, but they got away with it. That's a block. I feel like that should have been from this Saurus, and they could have got more blocks out of him, then they could have done the free dive with the Kroxigor. But yeah, it looks like they're going to come down here, cage up here, which won't be too terrible for us as the Chaos. Very standard looking sort of offense here then. Now without any Mighty Blow at this point, it's very difficult to actually do anything to hurt these Sauruses other than hope. But if we're going to target any of them, I would like to target this block guard one. Oh, that hurts. Probably shouldn't re-roll that one. Definitely shouldn't. But I think I would not have re-rolled that, just because it's so far away. That's the thing that comes up more as Chaos, that you might try to pick up down here. And if you're against a team like Chaos that aren't going to immediately flood your backfield and threaten the ball, I wouldn't have used a re-roll there. Okay, so... Interesting here, this is interesting. It would actually be nice to mark that skink, but you've got these guys in the way. You've got these guys. So, I mean, it wouldn't be terrible to actually start threatening the ball. They can't make this any better than a 1 in 9 to pick that up. And if they double fail to pick up again, and the ball goes here somewhere, and you have a player around here, that's an incredible place to be. So I'm wondering about, like, do we blitz this Saurus here? Get him on the floor. I mean, part of the issue is Saurus is stupidly fast. They've got movement 6. Even though Kroxigor's movement 6. So they're going to at least match your pace or go faster. Okay, so that's one option. You get this guy as deep as you can. Maybe someone here comes for an assist here, and this guy blitzes this Saurus down, and then you can almost play like elves a little bit, where you're then getting behind their team and threatening the ball. Now, the skinks themselves are super fast, but again, they've got to pick this up. That's a 3+. Then they'll probably want to hand off to him. That's another 3+, and then get down here. If they do get to there, you know, maybe they hand off to him, but they probably don't do. Well, it'd be a pass then, so you can't do that. Well, you could, but it's a really bad idea with stun 2's getting a -1 on passes. So, you know, it's looking like he wants to get the ball. Maybe he just picks it up and cages up back here. You've got a lot of players here. Maybe we just elf screen and threaten the ball. So out of these players, maybe you have the warrior here and here, the beastman behind them, another 2 players here, which would be those 6 players, and these 4 are going for the ball. I think that's what I do. So we'll need a GFI from these. You know, he'd be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 GFI. I think it'd be worth that GFI just to get the extra movement out of these guys. Blitz with him because he's got block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's another GFI. Actually, it's a bit poor. But it gets you a nice position if it works. Then he probably just comes and stands around here. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could double GFI onto this skink, which is kind of worth doing. He will just get blitzed off again though. I mean, if he's around here, he's probably the blitz target anyway. But it's something to consider. And so if we're not doing that, which, you know, that's quite an investment to get the players around there, I do think it's the one you should go for. I think that's the winning play. Like, if you're going to win this game, then your opponent flubbing a bunch of pickups is a quick way of doing it. But if you don't want to be that, I don't know if aggressive is the right word, but if you don't want to go for that, then you're looking at slowing these guys down. Oh, this one's movement 5. That's kind of interesting. So you've knocked him down. He's on a move 2. So maybe you hit him, because I really like to hit this block guard Saurus here. And it could be that he comes and stands there, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and blitzes him back. And then you need to have a bunch of players here so they can't come around and like cause a surf. If you've got 2 players here, which is something else I'd look at. You want at least a couple of players here to come down this way, but as it is, you don't want to give blocks up because they're quite strong. You kind of want to wait until the Kroxigor goes stupid. That's often a good... Oh, I don't like this. I don't know where he's going, but I don't like it. I mean, yeah, they don't have block, but okay. It's a free block. It's maybe a free die from the Kroxigor. Okay, what's going to happen then? Okay, he is going there. Okay, we're going very aggressive basing. Alright then, fair enough. Yes, I like him there. Maybe there's better. You know, over here it's a bit better, because you probably want to get over here if things go well. What might be quite nice here, actually, now you've marked up this Saurus, that you can blitz him this way and then push him against the sideline. And if you get a knockdown, that's worth doing. And if you get a push, you just push him back and you stay here. The downside a little bit is that you can then blitz this player away. You know, the guard can come and stand back in, somebody else can come and blitz and knock him over, and then he can come around this side if he wants to, but then he wouldn't be able to really get enough to protect this skink, so that probably doesn't happen. But that's how I'm looking at this. I don't feel this is worth it yet. So one thing I've talked about is that, you know, a low to mid TV lizard team doesn't have a lot of break tackle, which you do see a lot of. Break tackle, you know, obviously gives them a 2+ to dodge away, and that's how they reposition compared to the 5+ it would be with agility 1. So marking up Saurus can be very useful, something that you do a lot, but not this early, and not like there isn't a good reason, I don't think, here to mark like this. Now with that just being a push, I think I just put him there. Because now he's guard, that's a problem. Because he's guard, someone else can just blitz the beastman, and then he can block the warrior. Is he going to stand in there? No, okay. Yeah, specifically because he's guard, I don't like putting him there. So if we're going to push him, I'd rather just push him away, and then not follow up, so you don't give that block away. Oh, okay, well that's why he stood there. He's down on one reroll and he's not picked the ball up yet. That is a good place to be. Okay, there's the crocs. Does get the ball this time. Is he going to hand off? I think he has to hand off. Gets the hand off, of course. Okay, we can start applying pressure on this then. Yeah, so he's using the guard here. Gets knocked down there, and then he gets 2 die. Oh, well, he could have 2 die. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, just because he had guard, I think he didn't like that. I mean, even guard didn't actually really matter there, you know, because this guy gets a 2 die anyway. If he gets knocked down, then he gets 2 die, so it doesn't matter as much. But you obviously don't want to just stand him up. You should not be giving away free surf. So instead I would stand up this warrior and then at the end of the turn look to dodge him there. Past that, probably take this 1 die here with the guy that's got block. Not straight away. If you get knocked down, I would come and stand on this skink because they are only a 3+ dodge to get away. You've got a free block here, so I'm able to take that. And then I think I'd have this Beastman stand here. He blitzes this Saurus down and follows up and puts the Saurus there. And if you get once you've got him out the way, I'd come and stand this warrior on the ball as well. And this guy needs to be a safety, like back here somewhere, because these guys are going to come around. Oh, we're both having double skulls. Yep, might as well follow up so he can't move around, even though he's only got a little bit of movement. Him there is nice. Though you might as well blitz, very much might as well have blitzed this guy, because if you did that, then this guy can take a block against the Saurus on a 2 die. Okay. That does it too, I suppose. Push. Yeah, I guess you want to follow up onto the ball. Oh, we get to blitz the ball this way. That's nice enough. And we get a panel. Okay. Here's sidestep. It's decent scatter. You definitely want to take this 1 die, I think, and then try and get him around. To at least base this skink. That's a shame. Still, we sniped the ball. That's definitely a success. That's a successful turn. That's quite good. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Attrition Fireball. They're always terrible. I mean, it did remove him. And him. It's just a stun at least. That's quite a good... Oh, he's messed up there, hasn't he? Oh, no. What? So, yes, I mean, you're well aware that if you use the wizard, it ends your turn. Unless it's at the start of your turn. I could swear that's the start of his turn, but maybe he must have moved someone. Just want to go back and see. So we get a skull. Opponent's turn. He stands up the skink. Oh, that is a horrible mistake to make. Horrible. That just ruins your game right there. Horrible, horrible timing. Horrible. Okay, yeah, so he's going to blitz him. Then you've got a 2 die on the skink. The skink's got sidestep, so he steps into the balls. Maybe you don't block him unless you've got block. You know, if you've got block, it's a lot better. He's going to stand up. I think he should actually take a 1 die against the block guard guy here to try and get him out. Oh, we're blitzing the skink. Okay. Blitzing that skink. Makes sense. Yeah, if he's... I think he should have followed up, and then you could block the Saurus here. Over 2 die. I think that would have been worth it. Because you're quite unlikely to get that skink down. You can sidestep off the ball and push it somewhere else. Then you're a lot less in control of what it does for you. That's a nice dodge though. He should have probably stood there. Just so the skink can't dodge out quite as easily. That's a nice dodge too. But yeah, it would have been a lot better if we had not pushed the skink on the ball, then this guy could have come and stolen the ball. And you might as well have dodged him here, I think. It's a nice move of the Crocs. It's a shame for your opponent, doesn't have guard yet. Okay, where's this going? Perfect. That is the perfect result. I'll probably just pick it up anyway. Although he has blocked himself in. No, he's not. If he stayed there, yeah, he'd have blocked himself in with this skink here. He's probably forgotten that this skink exists. It's probably off his camera. And there's the good old skink bullshit. Oh, this is a mistake. That's a mistake. I mean, that's a huge mistake. Why not stay there? Now you can just come in here and get a 2-die. Doesn't matter that he's got a guard. Okay. Okay, so I'm sure that's the blitz. 3, 4, 5, 6, GFI, GFI. That's the blitz. He doesn't have block. He does have block. You've got to get him down. If you do, we're in a great place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it's worth GFIing to try and get this beastman onto this skink here. This is a lot of players. I guess the warrior can block the Crocs away. And then you can do something else. But this is the key. I mean, there is the argument that actually you just you don't go in so hard on the ball that if you fail, it makes it really easy for your opponent. What you want to do is be in a position that forces your opponent to score, and then you get 4 turns to score back. That's an absolutely ideal outcome, actually. I would still actually go for the blitz on the ball. But I probably would re-roll, given we've still got 2 re-rolls left, the blitz, if it's not down. But I think I'll take these first. So, you know, seeing as there's a little bit more risk involved here with 2 GFIs and the sort of forced re-roll. So he gets the Crocs down. So maybe he comes and assists this guy now, and he can take a block. Not great though, because you're going to block yourself, so no matter where you go. Oh, well, I suppose if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there, and then he takes the block and puts him there, and if it's not down, you can come around this way. It's not brilliant. That's what we're doing. Okay. Don't follow up. No. So you probably see there that, yeah, the follow-up blocked that path. I mean, at least he's here, it's something. This should have been a blitz. As it is, it's not showing me because he fails to get there. Probably. Oh, it's the blitz. Okay. Yeah, quite worth doing the dodge at that point. Okay, well, could be worse. It's not bad. He's not going to be able to feel very safe wherever this ball goes to. I think this has to be the block. He's just got 1 reroll left. He could really do with some card. These other players. Okay, yeah, you see Saurus is blitzing themselves free quite often. But then he really is not down here. Definitely should have taken this first, rather than throwing blocks without block. It doesn't matter. Okay, where's the skink going? Okay, again, he's not at all safe. Really isn't safe. So I guess you could bring him in for an assist here, block with him, get a 2 down on the crocs, then he's just got a free hit on this skink. That's probably the safest option. Everybody else marking up these sources is quite nice actually. So I'd stand here up, particularly as AV9. Yeah, might as well take that, so he's got block. Actually, what was that? That was the blitz. That sucks. Yeah, that's a shame, but I do think there was an easier line of play here. Yeah, he can stand there. These guys are marked up by these other players, so... oh, I counted that wrong actually, yeah. That would just be a 1 die. But a 1 die with block, if it is block. Don't know if it is block, because I've lost my camera controls. It is block. That 1 there block's better, a lot, you know, more likely to work than the 3+ dodge. Plus, you know, we would have kept these 2 Saurus based, which will be the kind of point that you need to do that at. Still, never mind. He's been very aggressive with his blocks, but I guess he can do. There's a stunted dodge fail. Don't think we can really hit the ball now. Unless there's some sort of funky chain push on here. Not a good one. Like, he can stand here, and he can block the crocs into him to put him there. Or there, rather. Yeah, there. If that's knocked down, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 GFIs. And he's got sidesteps, doesn't matter which way you hit him from. But that is something, you know. Whenever there's a lot of players, you can always be looking for a chain push somewhere. It's not easy to spot for a long time. And that would only be a 1 die, but that's not too bad. But at this point, yeah, you might as well just block everything that you can do. I feel like that was the wrong way around, unless we want this guy free for some special reason. If he took the block, then if you get knocked down like that, then he also gets 2 die block. So what, is he hitting the skink? Okay. Well, that worked. Worked very well. I would like to make more of these skink blocks free dies, but we don't really have the players free to be able to do that with. So you can actually push your player around, but it doesn't get him that much closer. That's nice. That helps. Oof. Straight into a serious injury. If you want to be really greedy, the 2 die uphill really isn't that bad with block, compared to giving up a free hit. But that ball should be totally safe now. Well, it is. It's failed a bunch of other things, but this Crocs has not failed anything so far. Oh. These skink dodges aren't working though. Okay, so again, there's a whole bunch of players in one place. There isn't a really super great chain push on here, but you could move these players up. Block the Crocs, push him down here. And I suppose then you just... it's too far, isn't it? It's just too far. Unless he was a beastman. Still too far, but you could base him if it was a beastman, which would be something, considering how many dodges he's failing. Those are the kinds of things to think about in this situation. Not that they often come up, or come off, but they are worth going for. No rerolls, so it's a good job that's got block. Yeah, I like blocking him first. Do get knocked down there, so we can get a follow-up block, which is nice. You may as well blitz with him. Oh. Did we use a blitz? I can't remember, but I feel like that should have been a blitz. He's being a bit greedy. It's got a reroll. But that is not blocked, so that's a bit too greedy. Maybe he uses the Crocs, isn't happening. Okay. Pretty funny him scoring next to the beastman on the floor. Okay, not terrible, because it does give us the 2 sets of LOS blocks. Does make it difficult to win from there unless we're very lucky with the removals. Is that a warrior that's still up tail? That's a bit of a shame. Yeah. So what's going to happen here? We could get a riot, so you want to be thinking about a 2-turn score, potentially. So for that, you want to make sure you get these blocks in, of course, but then have quite a lot of beastmen up in the line of scrimmage. And somebody back here. It's a long shot, but it's worth thinking about and going for. Should probably swap these over so the warrior can take the block against him. Oh, he's going to come for an assist. I don't suppose there's anything worth looking at doing a anti-pass on, but this is the kind of turn to do it on. If there isn't, then I think we should just keep focusing on this leap beastman until he can get something else. There's block being a good skill. Well, he didn't really need that move. He could have blocked with him and then blocked these guys. You might want to think about, in a situation like this, setting it all up so you can get lots of extra blocks from pushers, like be pushing them all one way, and then your other players on the line of scrimmage can block them. So you might want to be pushing down the line, and then if it's a push, you can get another block in. Compared to that block, which would have been, you know, not. Oh, I don't know about GFI, but okay. Yeah, okay. I guess that's the reason. This is such a tempting foul. It's a stun, so it's not that good, but it's such a tempting foul. Alright. So, the Chaos, I'm really proud that they've all got block. And we've not succumbed to just going like Mighty Block low on a bunch of players. It does mean, like, right at this stage, you're not really getting the removals that you might hope for from a Chaos team. This is too aggressive. This is silly. Yeah, that's silly. Surely it's got to change that. No? No? Okay. If anyone ever does this, it's a mistake. It's just always a bad idea. He's not outnumbering you massively. You've got one warrior KO'd and he's got one skin KO'd. Okay, there's a bit of a difference in strength there, but whatever. So what you do is you just have to ball in between them. Like this warrior goes here, that beastman goes there. I guess these can sort of stay where they are, or there's a warrior there. Third warrior's here, and then you have the beastman giving you assists to these guys. Have somebody at the back. The skinks are so far back they're not going to threaten the ball. Have somebody on the LOS to go and blitz a skink, probably this one. Yeah, I think that's a mistake, and we probably should be trying to get those blocks. This is a bit tricky with the guard, but you can hit that with the setup that you have. Extra reroll is very nice. Very deep kick. Just pushes. Fine. Alright, I would follow up on this, so the Kraus can't just move somewhere else. Never mind. He's stunned. But yeah, I think that should be a follow-up. I hope we're going to blitz the skink. They've been left so nicely in range. I can sort of see the sense in marking up the guard one, so he can't move so easily. But without Mighty Blow, I think we should definitely be hitting a skink, 100% there. Well, even with Mighty Blow, you should be hitting a skink. But without Claw, I'd rather be hitting a skink than a Saurus. I mean, if you take the skinks out, then what are they going to do? How are they going to get the ball off you? I think he should have marked a skink. So I would definitely change that. Pickup's nice. On the movement guy's nice. He's totally fine where he is. You know, he's just not in danger. This guy really likes to base up with his Saurus, which does make sense. Really think he should have blocked a skink, but that's the last time I'll mention it. Not sure what they're doing back there, but could be worth basing them. Well, it's nice that the wizard's gone. So I would have preferred that warrior there and then giving him a 1 die against the guard, and then these guys get a 2 die. But that's safe enough. You didn't really need the cage corner there. No, we don't need him there. I used him elsewhere. I really want somebody on the Crocs. No? Okay. But yeah, I think we should have had somebody on the Crocs, because now the Crocs can just come and stand next to who he wants to. Using the Blitz for the strength is fine. But yeah, we've got a lot of players here now who aren't really going anywhere else. So if you put him there... Again, I think you should be following up most times that you knock somebody down. Or else put him next to a player of yours that isn't moving, so they can't just move freely again. And yeah, he should be on the Crocs. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to mention it again. If we had blitzed a skink and got rid of a skink, and then managed to blitz another skink and got rid of another skink, then you could have gone for a really quick score. Now, this looks like it'll have to be a draw, at best. Too many players in there, which means that's a chain push. Not a super easy one, but yeah, if you block this guy from this direction, you can push your ball out. Don't know what these skinks are doing, but okay. Or similarly, he could have like blitzed from around here and pushed him that way. I was going to say, unless we're looking on removals, which we are, it's going to be hard to make some progress from here. Okay. Okay. Don't know if I'm convinced about this, but okay. Yeah. I think these guys should have dodged out. Rather than leaving these two here to get blocked at this stage, I would have dodged one of them out around here somewhere. Well, we can hope the Crocs finally goes stupid. Probably not happening. Basically Lizard team's getting to do what they want to do, which is base you up with all the strength 4, and then make use of it. Why can't I move the screen? Oof. You probably should have used a reroll there, but yeah, wow. Wow. That's unlucky. And it barely counts as a base cage. Oh, no, 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 no. Not against stunty teams. You don't sideline cage against someone who can dodge in on a 3+ with a reroll. Instead, you know, this guy's marked. You can block him away. You can base him, and then he needs to do a 5+ dodge to hit you with a Saurus. So I would even have, like, maybe gone an extra towel and marked up both these skinks with the 2 warriors. If there was in range, I can't remember now. 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe not. Maybe not. But you do have a bunch of rerolls. Yeah, I would have liked to mark them. Still, you know, even on an uphill block, a surf attempt there is really good. So I don't recommend this. We should probably take in 1 die blocks a bit more often, just to save the players that we're having to base up. There's another double skull. Yeah, let's reroll that one. So I think I would have pushed him here and followed up. Or here. But yeah, blitz this Saurus, then you're in a nice place. No. Okay, you can blitz him too. That's a somewhat lucky stun. Okay, he should go on the skink. Oh, there. This one should go on the skink. Please go on the skink. Yes, nice position. Then you can take 1 die blocks here. Okay. I knew it was going to happen. But that is the right thing to do. He absolutely should try surfing you here. Potentially wins the game. Oh, he's dead. Do we not have an apothecary? I think. Oh my god, this Crocs. I would have used the apple there. Wow, this Crocs is winning the game. Wow, okay. What have we got? Now this is sidestep, they're both sidestep. That's a bit painful. So still got the Crocs to worry about. So I think what I'd do is I would leave that warrior there, because he's very happy to try and get the ball with his Crocs, despite how bad an idea that is. I'd leave that warrior there, move this one here, and then blitz the ball carrier into this skink. Kind of turns that this is sort of okay. And with these 2 players here, if you blitz the skink and he just gets push, you know, you can follow up, but then he's not going to get blitzed super easily if you stay there. So I think that's what I go for. Importantly, of course, that's so that it's a 3 die blitz rather than a 2 die against these guys. But if you get the free die here, it's not a push like that, and there's obviously stuff you can do. Okay. But yeah, I think that would have ended up in a better position than this, just in case that is a push like this one is. Okay, we've got a beast on the ball. That's a bit better. Take this 2 die, of course. I'd take both down in this case. That's better than both down. Still follow up. It's a stun. So you don't have to. But I think you should have followed up there. I mean, I know there is this let's go here, and they've got this guy on here. But it's all working out really nicely, so. But that's the easy problem to fall into, or that's the trap to fall into, that you can do stuff not as well as other options, but it can work out, so you don't really realise. It's only when you lose that you sort of realise, oh yeah, I should have done this differently. Really doesn't like this superb leaping beastman. So we don't want to score too soon. So we're going to have to mark him up. So I'll probably put the warrior on this guy and then just start blitzing these skinks every time. This I like. This I like, this I like. So yeah, this is the point of the game where you mark up Saurus. And everybody else. So he needs to come and stand on the skink. Yep, then someone blitzes the skink. It's going to be you. That's a good direction. Yeah, he might as well re-roll that. He might as well stand on the other skink. Yeah, he absolutely should have stood on the skink. But he didn't do. Maybe he blitzes with the crocs and puts him on the ball if it works this time. Yes, he's going to keep using the crocs every time. Which is a good idea, because if these guys get away, they're going to cause an issue. Just imagine if that was from this skink instead, with the warrior still on him. Still. Okay, he goes and starts there. I feel like you may as well have left him and then gone for the GFI onto the skink later. Okay, you can go there. Oh, the crocs didn't go on the ball. Oh, that's a surprise. In this case, maybe we're just going to blitz through the Saurus instead. Yeah? Blitz through the Saurus. Oh, okay. Worked this time. You can go forwards now because that skink isn't too scary. I mean, all the way through this, you've got the sideline cage, and he could just dodge in. He has used up his rerolls now, so it's a lot less likely to work. Now, I like that we're finally doing the uphill blocks. I think we should have been doing those earlier. This one, you maybe didn't need to follow up anymore because... Oh, there it is. Yeah, because it's a triple uphill. But when he had that over skink, you know, he could have just marked somebody up and gone for an uphill 2 die. And re-rolled it earlier, which I think is what he should have done a lot earlier. Maybe got the ball out, maybe won the game. It's turn 16, so yeah, just gonna score. If there was a skink you could get a 3 die on, I would definitely risk rolling a Hexa Skull to hit a stunty player. Still, it's a draw, which isn't too bad, considering. Well, I say it's a draw. Got the inevitable 1-10 attempt. So we talked about this last time, and I said, don't just set up on the back line. Instead, basically you can set up with chevrons. I do think you should have the players spaced out like this. Makes it harder to get the chain push that they need. But yeah, with players around here, I like, okay, so we were taking on my advice. Yep, probably him there, or there. He was fine. Probably move him up, actually. Yeah, this is much better now. I'm happy. And he does only have 2 skinks, actually, so it's very hard to get. 110, he's not even going for it. He did get a quick snap, which made a 110 much easier. Much easier. Still, no rerolls. Yeah, he could have got the 110 from there. Wow, that's why you should use block. First action. Or first, every time. Okay, that's quite a good game. Oh, this guy levels. I believe that's going to be the guy that gets agility. Fantastic. He doesn't level up. Right, so they nearly got as many blocks as we did, but we got more, so that's always something of a success. We're very lucky in removals, actually. Much else to say? I don't think so. I think there was just... I think the scariest thing was allowing the potential sideline cage dive from a stunty player, because you think, oh, you know, he's only got strength 2. He doesn't have block, but he can. He can serve the ball, and then it can just go miles away, and then you can lose the game because you can't get that ball back. So there was that. And a few more minor things, but yeah, stuff I would have changed. His Croxigore doesn't have Bonehead. But he did roll so many other dice to fail that it let you score, to be honest. Yeah, it was so unlucky, some of those dice that he rolled. I think that's it. I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to say, so I will leave to that. Wish you luck for next time, the final week, and then we're back for a final match review, and take it from there. Okay, until next time.